from today, I put the leaves until the December end, sir. Your classes will be there, but my office, I'm on leave. So happy holidays for me. So that is happened. So to create a function. So you already know how to create a function in the JavaScript. Everybody tell this one, sir. Everybody provide that in the chat window. How to create a function, you already know. To create a function, we use function keyword. We use what, sir? Function keyword. Very simple. Observe function, function name, function name, and arguments. There is a slight difference is there. I'm going to explain the same to you. Observe here, sir. So in general, in the JavaScript, we are going to write like this: function m1 I comma j. Now tell me, this is a valid JavaScript function or not? This is a valid JavaScript function. This is also valid TypeScript function because observe the syntax: function, function name, arguments. But syntactically correct means it will execute, but the ideal one is telling the parameter types also. Following, sir? Arguments, data type also we need to tell. Arguments, data types also we need to tell. So if you don't provide data types, that is also fine. TypeScript never complain. By default, it will identify the data types as a some other data types. Automatically, implicitly, it will assign the data types, the most possible data type. Following. Now I am asking the question: how to create a function, sir? Function, function name, arguments. Arguments, the data types need to be provided. Create a function. So this is about a TypeScript functions. Let me create a example 6. Example 6. Let me create example, new file, example 6.ts. Function m1 I colon member comma j colon number string. That is totally fine. So console.log I console.log j. The method call will be same, sir. The method call totally same. Now observe what is the answer: m1 10 comma 20. Now this is about the function example 6. Now let me run the example. So in order to run the example, what is the first step, sir? Compile the example. CMD, I'm opening the command prompt. So usually you open the command prompt. Now tell me, the command prompt by default will come under what driver, sir? Users directory. But I want the command prompt for the current directory. So observe here, CMD automatically observe here, sir. It will come to your folder. Next step is command. What is the command to use for compilation? You already know, sir. What is the command we use for compilation? Very good, Pawan. TSC. What is the command, sir? TSC. Now example 6.ts. It will generate JavaScript file. You can observe here. It will generated. What is the file here? This is the file I created, and the logic is available in this file. And what is the equivalent JavaScript file provided by your compiler? Example6.js. Now, how you are going to run this program, sir? What is the command? Very good, Akhil. Awesome. Very good, Pavan. Very good, Upasana. Very good, Navneeta. Awesome. What is the command we are going to use? It node example6.js. Very good, Nagaraju. See, sir, we are able to see the output. We are able to see the output. So this is the way we are going to work in our code. So this is the TypeScript version you are writing. Now observe here. This is the JavaScript version or not? Your TypeScript code is converted into what code, sir? JavaScript code. By whom, sir? Compiler. By using your compiler. We also call them as transpiler also. So this is about the program. Now we know about how to create a function, how to create a variable. Let us see what are the data types available in the TypeScript. Data types available in the TypeScript. Tell me, sir, what are the data types available in the JavaScript? I am expecting answer from everyone. What are the data types available in the JavaScript? I will give you 1 minute time. Please recollect. Very good, Navneeta. Very good, Sampath. One small correction. Very good, Sampath. Very good, Priyanka. Very good, Babu. Awesome. Awesome, Akhil. Yeah, most of you know these points. The first one, number. We don't have integer. Very good, Nagaraju. We don't have integer or long, float, double, short, byte. These kind of things are not available, sir. Very simple data type which represents all all number values, whether positive values, negative values, and fractions, decimal values. So everything will be represented by a single data type that is called as what's a number. So it represents all number values, means positive values, negative values, fractions, everything. Now tell me, what is there is no integers and float values, sir. Only numbers are there. It represents what's sir? All number values. So it is a straightforward one. Next one, string. So in other programming languages, we have single character or collection of characters. In other programming languages, we have what's a single character or collection of characters. But in JavaScript, this one, in JavaScript or TypeScript, this one also we call it as a string. This one also called as a what's a string. We don't have any separate data types. That is what I call it as simplicity. Simplicity in the development. So right now, observe it represents what's a single character or collection of characters. Single or collection of characters. Observe this one and this one. Most of you know these points. How many ways we can create a string? two ways, by using single quotes or double quotes. So this is two are exactly equal. Don't confuse here, sir. Somewhere we see the double quotes, sometimes we see the single quotes. Now tell me, this one are equal. You can use a single quote or you can use a double quotes. Again, I'm telling, who are coming from other programming backgrounds, these are the basics you should know. So now tell me, sir, I can create. Most of you know about this one, but there is another thing also available, that is nothing but backtick character. How many of you know this one, sir? If you say, if you already know this one, please say yes. If you know this way of string creation in the TypeScript or JavaScript, please say yes in the chat window. This is the latest one, sir. This is the latest one. Most of you don't know about this point, and it is very, very powerful. It is very, very powerful. Why? Because let me explain with a simple example. Example 7.ts. Example 7.ts. Observe, let id equal to 100. Observe the point. Let message equal to student id is, how you are going to add the IDs, how you are going to add the ID to the message by using concatenation or not. You are going to write like this. Do you agree? Plus and is good. So this is what we need to do. Suppose I have very long string. So this is little confusing for the freshers. That is why they created very simple one. We call this one as a string substitution. Observe, backtick character. No need to use this kind of thing. You can use what's a dollar. What is the value I can access it? So this is more cleaner or not? Instead of this one, this is more cleaner for your thing. So how you are going to access this one? Very simple, sir. You can access any data inside of your string. So how it is possible for this kind of string substitution? We need to use the backtick character. So let me show you where it is available on the keyboard. So this is the one, sir. The tilde symbol is there. So right now observe. So this is the backtick character. This is the backtick character. So what is advantage with this kind of thing? String substitution is possible. What is our possible, sir? String substitution is possible. Sir, is it possible with other ones? No. So it is not possible to substitute here. Only when we have this kind of thing, it is possible. So this is what very, very important thing. So please remember, sometimes in the interviews, they will ask you, sir. So by using backtick character, we can substitute the values into the string. when you are doing URL construction. So when you are doing the Ajax programming, when you are doing the Ajax programming, sometimes we need to send the values as part of the URL. Sometimes we need to send the values as part of the URL. At that time, it is very, very handy, sir. Very, very handy. So let me configure example 7. So you can refer in your free time. Anyway, I'm going to upload all the examples to into our shared drive. You can go and you can access. Now tell me which one is more easy, sir? This one or this one? Second one. Second one is the most easiest one. Why? Because if you remember, if you forget one plus, it will be a issue. And suppose if you want a codes around this one, see how simple it is. So this is the way I'm going to work in my program. Now tell me, it's a new point for you or no? It is a new point for you or no? That's why I am taking the basics ones as well as some of the points which never covered in your previous classes. It is just a refresher. But again, I'm telling, I'm not talking about all the string methods. That is your job. Just go through the string methods. What are the possible methods are there? Like a to uppercase, such kind of thing. Now, next one, Boolean. Boolean represent what values? It represents true and false values. It represents true and false values. There is no need of introduction for this one. Next one, very, very important thing. We have data type. What is the one, sir? Null as well as undefined. Null as well as undefined. Tell me, sir, what is null and what is undefined? Most of you know this point, but I'm asking the question once again. Please tell me what is null and what is undefined. Awesome, Navneeta. Awesome. Okay. So all kinds of answers are coming. So very simple. I will give you the best answer. Observe. It represents the absence of value. Do you agree? If the value is not present, if the value is not present, it is represented as a what's a null. And if the data type is not represent, it represents absence of data type. Do you agree? What is null, sir? What is null? It represents the absence of value. What is the one? What is undefined? It represents the absence of data type. Absence of data type. Both are values set and it will be handled by your application. It will be handled by your application. So these are the data types available in the JavaScript. Available in the JavaScript, available in the TypeScript also. Now Tell me, sir. I'm asking you a very simple question. Let ID equal to 100. What will happen, sir? Internally, it will happen like this. This is what it happens or not. Your execution engine internally allocate some memory for the variable, and the variable is locate the value. Now I am asking the question, sir, I am doing id equal to 200. What will happen? Only 100 value, only 200 value will be there, or 100 also will be there in the location? Only 200 or both? Only 200. What will happen, sir? Only 200. What will happen? Automatically it will remove from the memory. It will remove from the memory. Now I am asking the question, so what will happen? It stores what's up 200. Now the very important point is, a variable can store how many values at any point of time? A variable can store how many values? Think and tell me. A variable can store how many values at any point of time? Only one. Only one. That is why these data types are called as primitive data types. What is the data type, sir? Primitive data types. Now tell me, what are the primitive data types are available? Number, string, boolean, null, undefined. These are the values, in general values, sir. So right now, observe what type of values are there. Number values will be there, string values will be there, boolean values will be there, null value is there, as well as undefined. Now I am asking, what are the primitive data types, sir? Why we call them as a primitive data type? By using this variable, we can control one value or multiple values. By using primitive, we can control one memory location or multiple cells. Only one value or one location. That is the beauty of the primitive data types. Now you understand what is primitive, sir? Sometimes these questions will be asked by interviewers, sir. That is why I'm refreshing once again. Don't think me wrong, sir. Okay, what is primitive data type? What is primitive data type? What is the advantage of the primitive data type, sir? By using this one, how many values we can control, sir? One value or a collection of values? One value. Sir, what is another data type is there? What is another data type is there? Reference data type is there. Reference data types are there. Are used to control collection of values. Are used to control collection of values, like arrays, objects. Got it? What are the ones, sir? Like arrays and objects. Now tell me, what are the data types are present in general in any programming language? Primitive data types are there, as well as what's a reference data types are there. So what is the purpose of the primitive data type, sir? To hold the value. To hold the value. What is the purpose of the reference data type, sir? To point the values. To point the values. Very simple term, sir, but the meaning is very high. Do you agree? What is reference data type? It referred. It refers the other values. It refers the other values. Again, I'm telling. It refers the other values. Again, I'm telling. I don't use the complex words, and any working person never use the complex words. Remember, you no need to buy hard the textbook definition. You no need to buy hard the textbook definition, but you need to understand the meaning of the definitions. Do you agree? Most of the time, what you do, sir, you will try to buy hard the definition. In this process, you never understand the definition. And in the interview, you need to explain the definition, sir, not the just uttering the words of the definition. Just saying the definition will never carry the job, sir. So right now, observe what is a reference data type. It refers the value stored in other memory location. It refers the value stored in other memory location. That is the beauty of the definition. But most of the time, we read something and we understand something, and in the process, we will lose the meaning. So tomorrow we can discuss about the arrays and related things. For today, practice all the needs. Everybody listening that cock sounds, guys, are able to listen that cock sounds. Yeah, this pongal, I guess it's going to be. Yeah, yeah. That its time is going on. Yeah, until pongal, it's time. Okay then. Thank you, guys. I'm going to place all the examples in our shared drive.